obviously you know by the title, right? The new Fenty concealers and also the setting powder, which I'm super excited. So I have the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Concealer. Super excited about this. I bought it on Sephora. Yes, I bought it on Sephora and had it shipped to South Africa. I have a video on this if you would like to find out how you can also buy on Sephora and get it here in South Africa. So I did buy 2 shades of this. I've got 250 and 260. And then I've got the Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the shade Banana. So I wasn't too sure about like what all over shade to get. So I just decided, you know what, I don't really use powder all over my face. I'm just gonna go with Banana, which is basically like an under eye powder. So yay, I'm so excited about this, guys, like super excited. Okay, so for the purpose of today's video, I'm gonna be using the Fenty Pro Filt'r Primer as well as the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Foundation. So I love the primer I use very often. The foundation, on the other hand, well, basically I have 2 shades. So I have 270, which is the first one that I bought, and I feel like, whoopsie, what's that? I feel like the shade is completely not right for me, but I'm actually going to do a little swatch for you guys to see. And then I have 260, which is the one which I think is the better one for my face. However, I still don't feel like 260 is even perfect for me. I feel like I should be on a different shade, but maybe I should wait until I actually get in store and I can swatch everything. So I've got your Fenty Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Foundation in 260. This is classified as a medium with neutral undertones, and then I've got 270 is for medium to tan skin tones with cool undertones. And then over here I've just put my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless in 220, which is my holy grail foundation. I really love it and I use it all the time, so I think this is a good comparison. But I think I'm gonna go with 260 today. Now, trust me, this foundation is not perfect for me, but I make it work with the use of like bronzer and all of that. It looks very, very light on me, I know. But yeah, I'll make it work. I'll make it work, trust me. Did you watch my organizing video? If you watch my organizing video, you would see I used this foundation and I made it work. Your girl's dark circles are real and there's really no hiding that. But give me your opinion on 260. Like, honestly, for me, I definitely feel like the foundation can be better, but like when you look at me like this, I feel like it looks okay. Fair enough, I'm looking a bit tan at the moment because I still got my Cape Town tan going on, you know what I'm saying? So, as I was saying, I have 2 shades of the Fenty Pro Filt'r Concealer. Super exciting, this is it. I love that these basically look the same, like it's the same packaging, just a smaller version, and I absolutely love how consistent they are with that. Because I think just as a brand it makes it look amazing when your packaging is consistent. So I do have 250 and 260. It's got a slight smell which I don't really like, but let's just see. Guys, this is looking super yellow. I don't like this. And that's 260 concealer next to the 260 foundation. So the way they set the concealer and foundation up is that it's not meant to be a perfect match to your foundation. It's basically meant to complement. So it's supposed to be somewhat of a slight highlight shade, but not as in a concealer that's going to blend into your foundation and look exactly the same. So it's not supposed to match the foundation shade. I think that's really awesome that they did that. That was very clever in my opinion. I can tell you like 250 looks very, very, very much more yellow. So that's 250 concealer, and then that is 260 concealer, and then obviously we've got 260 foundation, 270 foundation, and then the Maybelline matte and poreless in 220. Your foundation actually retails for about $34, and then your concealer retails for $26. So $250 is for medium skin tones with warm peach undertones, and then $260 is for medium skin with warm undertones. That kind of doesn't really make sense, I guess, because if your foundation is for neutral undertones but your concealer is for warm undertones, I don't know how that makes sense in my opinion. I don't think this is going to be the right shade for me, very honestly. Like, this is not my kind of concealer shade. Way too yellow, way too warm. Yeah, way too warm for me. But I'm just going to go in again with the same sponge that I used on my face. So see, on camera I feel like it's picking up a lot more than the way it's picking up in person. But this is definitely, I don't like the shade at all. Although I'm looking in the mirror and the mirror is not like looking too bad. I think when you get used to like makeup, you can make a lot of things work. So even the way this looks now, in my opinion, it doesn't look great, but I can make it work, you know what I'm saying? I can still see my full like dark circle here. I see everything. So for me, they say that it's like creaseless and, you know, it's gonna hide your sins and bad decisions and whatever, but for me, I think it's still not a full coverage kind of product. I think it's more medium coverage, and you can probably build it up. I don't often go back with concealer for the second time on my face. I generally just go once with concealer, blend it out, and then move along with my life. But for the sake of this video, let's just see how it does build up. I'm just gonna add like a little bit over here. Maybe my dark circles are just that bad. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Setting Powder, and it's so pretty. Like, look at this. The whole thing is just shiny, and I would come in super close, but it's like so shiny that it's going to be so reflective. So this is the shade Banana. I don't smell anything here. I've never found a concealer that's creaseless, so let's just call that what it is. I'm going to go in with a little bit of Banana, and I'm just like tapping, okay? And I'm just going to go on my under eye, and let's see how bright it becomes. It definitely makes the area look a lot smoother. Guaranteed, it looks so smooth. Really nice. Definitely hides your pores a bit, which is great. I'm gonna go over here. There's a clear difference between this side and that side. So you definitely see that the concealer and the powder has done a really nice job at just brightening my under eye area and all of that. Do I still have dark circles? Absolutely. Is it hiding it completely? Absolutely not. But am I looking better? Yes, I am. I'm feeling very like neutral, lukewarm towards the situation. Maybe my dark circle's worse on this side. Very possible. So yeah, let's just quickly. So far, I haven't got any bronzer or anything on. My face is obviously complete, and I think it looks pretty nice. This was my 5-minute face, guys. This is a quick bronzer, highlighter, blush, quick liner, and you look like you're a new woman. Like, I feel amazing right now. You know, highlight popping, yes. I feel like this looks really nice. Definitely, once I finished my face, I feel like everything just looks brighter and more, you know, beautiful. I feel like I am coming across a little Morticia Adams over there, but in person, you know, I think I look cute. So see how my face looks, right? Definitely look like I have more color on my face, and that's what I'm seeing when I look in this mirror over here. I feel like I don't look as pale as I look on camera. So what do I think of this concealer? So first off, I definitely feel like I need to figure out my foundation situation with Fenty Beauty, because this 260, I don't feel like it works for me. 2, I'm very confused as to how your 260 foundation is for neutral undertones, but your concealer is for warm undertones, even though they're supposed to match and correspond, and you should technically be going 260 and 260. So that is a bit confusing in my opinion. These are basically how all my things look. They're pretty much dry at this point. So this is my holy grail foundation, and that is the Maybelline Matte, and PORES fit me in 220. Obviously this is Fenty Beauty 270, 260, and then these are the 2 concealers. This is 260 and that's 250. So 250 was an absolute bust for me. Let's be honest, I'm not actually going to use it any further than swatching it there. So that's a bit unfortunate because I wasted $24 or $26, however much it was. I do think the concealer's nice. I won't lie, I do think it's nice. Does it not crease? No, all concealers crease at some point. Especially when you've got lines under your eyes, it's gonna happen. It's bound to happen. Do I feel like it could be long lasting? Absolutely. I'm actually heading out the house just now, so maybe when I come home, I'll just check up with you guys and see how it looks. Will I use the Pro Filt'r concealer again? Probably. Do I think that it's a holy grail item? Not really, no. I definitely think maybe with a different foundation or something, maybe I can try it and see how I like it then. But I definitely think that the banana powder is definitely something I could incorporate in my everyday routine. I think it's very nice. I think it definitely made my under eye area look brighter and smoother, like pores for who. Like, you know, there's all these pores over here. Once I put the powder on, the pores were gone. Like pores where, no pores whatsoever, and I absolutely love this. So it kind of just like, you know, got into my skin. I definitely feel like obviously once my face was complete, I do look more alive. I don't feel like I wasted my money, even though I'm not going to use the 250 again. But I do think these are cool, and I'm definitely going to give them more of a try. But am I blown away by the concealer? Absolutely not. Do I love the powder? Yes, I love the powder. 6 hours later, 6 hours I've had this foundation and concealer on. So you see there's creasing, right? You see the creasing over there? There's definitely creasing. As I said, as far as I'm concerned, there's no concealer that doesn't crease, especially if you've got lines on your under eye area. It's bound to crease, right? It's definitely bound to crease. But I think the foundation and the concealer have worn really nicely. Like, I think I look really good. What do you think?